is exposure. Because when you expose them to the opportunity and the possibility of what can happen, they'll never be the same. In 2008, ladies and gentlemen, more black women went to go vote than white men. So since 2009, they've been doing everything they can to stop black women from getting to the polls. But they forgot that running through the veins of black women is the likes of a Sojourner Truth, is the likes of a Harriet Tubman, is the likes of a Barbara Jordan, is the likes of black women that understood that black women sang the original gangster music. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. They kept on marching, and ladies and gentlemen, something happened, because while they had no sight, they began to scream for vision, because they understood that Proverbs was absolutely correct. Without a vision, the people will perish. And they began to, in fact, set the prototype of what Neo-Pentecostalism is supposed to look like. Is that when I get in the presence of God, I'm not shouting for material things. I'm shouting because I want to see beyond where I am, and I want to see where I'm going. When I come to church, I'm not coming for no praise team. I'm not coming for announcements. I'm not coming for liturgical dances. I'm coming because I need a greater vision than what I've already seen. I understand we're supposed to have a rally tonight, and I understand it's a town hall meeting, but I feel like Harrisburg, I need to tell you, Jesus is about to pass by. And because he's about to pass by, if I was you, I ain't telling you what to do, but if I was you, I would open up my mouth and give God glory. I would give him praise. I would magnify his name. If you don't praise him, then the rocks are going to cry out. Be seated, please. I'm on the Jericho Road, and something strange happens on this Jericho Road, because God does something that is fortuitous for us tonight, is that miracle breaks the spirit of jealousy. And not only does it break the spirit of jealousy, it breaks the spirit of competition. Because when they begin to shout for Jesus' attention, he does not bless one of them, he blesses both of them at the same time. God told me to tell you, Harrisburg, when you praise him tonight, not only is he going to bless you, but he going to bless whoever's sitting next to you. She said, when you praise him tonight, every person in your family going to be blessed. Every person in your neighborhood is going to be blessed. If you selfish, don't say nothing. If you only want the blessing for yourself, don't say anything. But if you know my God is an awesome God, that he's able to do exceedingly, abundantly beyond what you can think, dream, hope, or even imagine. Be seated, please. Sesame Street is closed. I'm on the Jericho Road. And on the Jericho Road, we bump into a woman who's been in a precarious predicament for 12 long years. She had an issue of blood, and rather than her situation getting better, it got worse. And she had the spirit of a revolutionary because she refused to schedule an appointment. Because you do understand there was somebody in line ahead of her, and Jesus was en route to see that man's daughter. But that woman said, you don't know how long I've been oppressed. I couldn't get a house. I couldn't get a loan to start a business. No real doctor would see me. Do you think I'm going to sit in here and stay in the same position I'm in? I know I'm supposed to be last, but you don't know the God I serve. Because God always saves the best for last. That weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. Would you help on your neighbor and say, I'm glad you got blessed. I'm glad you got the And on this same Jericho road, we find in a government official who worked for the IRS by the name of Zacchaeus. And the text is picturesque in its description in saying he's short in stature. Not only is he short in stature, he's short in his moral fiber. His integrity is at a bottom level. And the text says, ladies and gentlemen, is that because of his stature and the press of the crowd, he could not see Jesus. I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, God is moving even when you can't see him. God is what Albert Einstein calls the unmoved mover. That he can sit on his throne and still get to your house at the same time. He is omnipresent, that even while you're in church, he's making sure no robber is breaking through your window. You ought to be thanking God that even while you're at St. Paul, God has released angels to cover your children. And some of you ought to be thanking God because after the kind of year you had, you should have had a nervous breakdown. You should have lost your mind. But God said everything that's been in your way is getting ready to move. Is there anybody in here that's been dealing with some obstacles, dealing with some trials? God said, when you praise me, I'm moving it out of the way. The Department of Motor Vehicles in Pennsylvania will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Motor Vehicles in Pennsylvania will tell you that the wheelbase and the axis, hear me, of a minivan and an ambulance are the exact same. The wheelbase of a minivan and an ambulance are the exact same. Yes. The gas tank, the size in a minivan and the ambulance are the exact same. The critical question you got to ask yourself, Pastor Brian, is what is the difference then between a minivan and an ambulance? If the wheelbase is the same, the axis is the same, and the gas tank is the same, the only thing that differentiates itself is the siren. Now, when the siren is not on, hear me, it functions in traffic in the same capacity. But when the siren turns on, this is in the state of Pennsylvania, everything in front of it has got to move. God told me to tell real praisers, when you open up your mouth, everything that's in your way has got to move. Everything that's standing in your face has got to move. I need somebody in Pennsylvania who knows stuff is getting out of your way. Shout tonight like your biggest bill is getting out your way. I need you to give God glory like your biggest opposition is getting out of your way. Sesame Street closes. We just left with the Jericho road. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a patient ahead of the woman with the issue of blood. She was not next in line, but she had tenacity. And she says, I'm getting ready to shift the order. I hope y'all are ready tonight, because I hope you'll brace yourself, please. Don't flip that pew over. But God told me to tell you, I'm getting ready to jump you over people who are more qualified. You get ready to step into positions with people who got more degrees, they got more experience. Y'all ain't talking back to me. They got greater tenure. What's the difference, Pastor? They ain't got your favor. And when you got the favor of God, God will make you jump over people that been in line longer than you. Be seated. It's my last time asking you to do that. After this, I'm no longer responsible. Sesame Street, ladies and gentlemen, was breakthrough in its production. Hear me, because there were no commercials. No commercials. Watch this. And not only were there no commercials on Sesame Street, no credits. Hear me, ladies and gentlemen. God told me to tell you, your next blessing, you ain't gonna have to give nobody credit but you. After all the people that kicked you to the curb, handled you grimy and left you for dead, the enemy meant it for evil, while God's getting ready to work it out for your good. I just need 50 of y'all who know this next blessing was just me and God. Nobody else did this for me. Nobody hooked me up. Nobody wrote me a letter of recommendation. Nobody co-signed my loan. It was just me and God. I got to get back on 83. I think I kept you too long, and the hour is far spent. Because I think I misled you, and I realize most of you all don't know me, so let me apologize for not being up front, because I think I've confused you into believing I was preaching about Sesame Street, and I'm really not. I'm really preaching about the show that comes on after that, because the show after Sesame Street is called The Electric Company. Ladies and gentlemen, and there's something hear me, that the Bible says if 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there shall be also. Would you grab your neighbor by the hand and say, you sure you want to shout with me? Because when I shout, things start happening. When I give God glory, praise starts to open up. When I give him praise, demons will start to tremble. Would you shake your neighbor by the hand and say, neighbor, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will lift him up. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. and I approve this message.